Can't believe it. I forgot. I forgot that they were coming into town. My mom called yesterday. Hey, how are you, son? I was a lot better until the phone started ringing and I saw your name on the caller ID. I'm kidding. Love you, moms. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just making sure, we're good for next week. Next week. Yeah. Of course, we're great for next week. Next week's always better than this week. What could be better than next week? Next week sounds great, in fact. And just so we're on the same page, what's next week? I mean, I know what it is between us because you said, are we good for next week? And I know we're good. We're going to still be a son and mother next week. I know that relationship's going to happen. But what else are we going to be? Let's explore the other things that we're going to be. In fact, you name 3 and I'll name 3. You want me to go first? Okay. Next week, I'm going to be breathing. I know it's presumptuous, but I'm going to say it. So that's going to be good, and you will be as well. Again, presumptuous, but that'll be the case. We'll be a little bit older and a little bit wiser. Now you go, Mom. Oh, well, son, I'll be visiting with your father and your niece, because that was a thing that we somewhat agreed upon over a month ago, and you did not put in a calendar, and you did not text me back to say 100% let's do this. You just sort of kicked that responsibility can down the road and said, yeah, come visit. That sounds great. Let's do that then. When? Apparently next week. So Mom, Dad, and niece are now coming next week. And I just scrambled to book a hotel room last night. And now I have to figure things out.
You don't let them stay at your place?
No!
What?
Fuck no! No way!
That's messed up.
That is not messed up at all, Los. You know, it is not. I've let them stay at my house many a times. First of all, when they stay, they never leave. All right? They linger. I mean, they physically exit, they vacate the premises, but my father's stench will permeate the tiles in the guest bathroom, his dracar, his Portuguese musk. It's like chorizo and cool water. It's all you can smell for a month. It wakes me up in the morning, and he's old as fuck. So he's up by like 4 a.m. clearing his throat and shaving his whatevers. At 4 a.m., it wakes me up, and it's not the sweet smell of sausage and bacon. It's the smell of my father's douche. It's old man cologne, rousting me from the bedroom, and it lingers for weeks. Then they leave all their snacks everywhere. I got all my countertops are filled with pills, insulin vials, and snacks, which is very frustrating because they're diametrically opposed. Then I will find everything rearranged. My dad I had dangling lights. I don't know if I've told this story before. It doesn't matter. I had dangly lights in my backyard. I wanted to look like an Olive Garden. I wanted to be like a really fancy Italian restaurant. When you're outside, you know how they have the lights that sort of dangle from tree to tree? You know what I'm talking about, Los?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had those. I even had little flicker ones installed. So it looked like little fireflies in the tree. And it was nice. It was wonderful. I had a beautiful grapefruit and avocado tree, a little table with an umbrella, and these dangly lights. And it was my little paradise. Maybe I'd go back there, have a little gelato. Maybe I'd sit and read a book, pontificate. I woke up one morning.
Fancy word.
And thank you. Can I get a point or a ding or something?
Fancy word.
Okay.
That's what you get.
We'll take it. Fancy word sound drop. I hear a rustling in the tree and I think, it's pretty early for raccoons. What's going on back there? I open the shutters to see a shirtless papa with a fanny pack and jean shorts on a stepladder. Don't know where he got it. Cable tying, zip tying all of my dangly lights to the tree. He did not like the fact that the lights were dangly. He thought that looked sloppy. Clearly, I was either lazy or just not skilled and proficient enough with my tools. Proficient, also a fancy word? We're going to say that's a fancy word or no? I just want to earn another fancy word drop.
That was a fancy word.
Thank you. KP is high on Robitussin and mint tea. No, I'm not. I'm completely sober and very sick, but very sober. Cable tying everything to the trunk of the tree, to the individual branches, to the branches that sprout off of the branches. I guess you'd call them branches. Zip tying with hundreds. That is not hyperbole. It was at least 100. To save myself from the hyperbolic police, let's say 100 zip ties. A thick plastic container of white zip ties. Completely. It looked so geometric, looked like a wireframe tree. It looked if you've ever been on the Peter Pan ride at Disneyland, specific reference, and it's malfunctioned and broken down and the lights come on and you see that the city down below is just a bunch of LEDs on wires, that's what he created. And actually that makes it sound cool. But in my backyard, it just looked like shit. That night, the lights kick on and it's all darty things in my backyard. Gone is the sweet, serene, the gentle caress of dangly lights in a tree. Now it's this harsh, geometric OCD, Papa knows best bullshit that he did at my backyard. This is just one of a million projects that they will come up with. Oh, this needs to be done right now. And under the guise of, we want to help you out, instead they will fill me with anxiety. And then I'll feel guilty because I know that all of this is ultimately it's misguided for some of it. But ultimately, it's all out of love and care and them wanting to help out and do a thing. But because I react the way that I react, then it makes me feel guilty about having an emotional response to their irrational response, to me having my own things and my own life and my own way of wanting things. So guess what, Los? They're staying at a fucking hotel. Dads. Hashtag dads.
Hashtag real friends.
So that call happened yesterday, and I realized, man, I gotta kick whatever the fuck this is very quick. You got this too, Los, yeah?
Yeah, I was tossing up everything.
Tossing it up?
On Wednesday.
You make it sound like Link cooking some chilies.
Yeah, it was bad.
Did it play a cute little song when you were done, and then it came out like pixelated food?
It was on, I actually felt it on Tuesday night, but I didn't realize it. And I didn't end up streaming that night. I decided, let me work on some show stuff. And while I was working on the show stuff, I was like, I'm not feeling so well. I got like a headache.
Yeah.
So I went to bed. And then in the morning, just a fever, throwing up, in the bathroom for hours.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Did you get your stomach clamping down? Did you get that bad boy? Because that was the worst. I
think I was asleep during that phase.
Oh, yeah. You're lucky. You're lucky.
I had a lot of Zzzquil.
Oh, that's Zzzquil?
Zzzquil was my friend.
Is that CVS variety, or is it?
I don't know. The Vicks. Vicks.
Oh, it's the
Zzzquil.
Vicks? Oh, okay. So it was actually Zzzquil a brand? I thought Zzzquil was the offshoot of NyQuil.
No,
but
it's
Zzzquil is
just
like to
for
go to
sleeping.
sleep.
It's just for sleeping.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the stuff you normally mix with Orange Crush, yes?
Yeah.
I see you walking around the office with those two, constantly refilling.
What
All right,
is going
Windows.
on?
I get it. You updated. What do you want? A fucking pat on the back and a candy cigarette? Leave me alone. Stop it. This is supposed to be the creator's update. Well, it's hard to create when there's 4 million pop-ups, dangly chimes, and the thing just decides to reboot because it thinks office hours are what? 1:30 p.m. to 2:15 p.m.? Who set that shit? Windows.
Ooh,
Last Jedi trailer.
We said that exact same
Do
time.
you want to see that?
Ooh, Last Jedi trailer. Go
What were
to
we-
the second one. It has a better thumbnail.
Yeah, we'll watch that. So Monday, I was shitting out of my mouth hole.
It was Monday you were?
Monday, I left here. I thought it was the ramen place for sure. Because when I got back, I was like, oh, I do not feel well. And I kept saying in the office, I was like, when we were in that front room, I said, I do not feel well. And Jeremy's like, oh, maybe some air? Yeah, okay. So I went and walked around the dump that we work in for a little bit. And that didn't help at all.
Worse.
Yeah, it was super depressing. Like it hurt my soul as much as it was hurting my tum-tum. And I came back in, I was like, I got to go. And I thought maybe I was just, our silent with 20 bones. Guess I didn't win the KP Deadpool. Thanks for nothing. Thank you, R. Silent. Appreciate the 20 bones, man. That's kind of you. This is the private stream.
I was imagining you dressed up as Deadpool, like a little figurine.
Okay.
I
Like my little amiibo?
Yes,
He didn't win the KP Deadpool?
Yeah.
I could 3D print
I didn't know
that.
we were giving that away.
I could print that for somebody. I could make that happen. I got to fire up that fucking printer. Yeah, so it's been a long while. I mean, I get colds now and then, and they usually knock me out for a week or two. Just the way that I go. But it's been a long while since I felt whatever I was feeling on Monday, and I said I have to get out of here. And on the drive home, thank you. Is that how you? I don't know how you.
Just throw a Santa Maria Jesus
Thank you.
dab on him.
On the way home, I like thank you autopilot because I was drifting, and not like Tokyo drifting. Like I was drifting out of it. I felt so bad. I came home. I put on Wesley's harness. I was like, if we're gonna go, I got to take you out now. I got the harness on. I went to do the leash, and I said, no. Papa's got other plans. Ran to the bathroom, and it was. You guys don't want to hear this, but it was that from about 6 p.m. until 4 a.m. 4 in the morning. Back and forth. Like, you know, and it's the dry retching. Like, there was nothing left. The purge had already occurred. And even on Tuesday, I felt better. I was able to keep some food down until I wasn't. But the Tuesday night, my Google search history between the hours of like 11:30 p.m. and like 2 a.m., I guess it'd be Tuesday into Wednesday. Poor April came over. What a sweetheart. She came to like give me crackers and Gatorade and to take care of Wes, which was very sweet. But she like stayed just to make sure I was all right. And my browser history from that thing is like a fever dream. I should just pull it up because it's like crippling stomach pain, appendicitis, appendix symptoms. Is it food poisoning or is it whatever? And I went down like just the desperate rabbit hole of asking algorithms and trusting Google to just tell me what it is. And then it was like urgent care, 24/7 urgent care, but Blue Cross. Am I covered for urgent? Like all this. Like, instead of just trying to get well, it was me rolling in my own sweat at 2 a.m, trying to figure out if I needed to go to the hospital. And I haven't felt that in a long while. That was terrible. Oh.
I kind of almost had the same thing, but I actually just went to sleep. The worst thing is about throwing up is like that feeling the nauseous feeling you get beforehand. So I literally took Zzzquil, and I didn't want to put anything down in my body because I knew it was going to come back up.
Sure.
And thank God it knocked me out because I was out for about I slept for like 12 or 14 hours during the day on Wednesday.
Man, I got to use your tactic then. I like your dice roll of this is probably going to come back up, but if I can absorb enough of it before it does, I won't notice. Then you choke on your own vomit and die in your sleep.
I also think it's not as bad when you wake up to throw up. I always think it's worse when you're inside your head, like you were doing, where you were researching stuff. Yeah. You're inside your head. You're thinking about, I'm going to throw up at one point, rather than just laying down, being asleep, and then eventually, oh shit, it's coming. I got to throw up, take a shower, go back to bed.
Right. Wait, do you shower after you vomit every time?
Every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Like every time?
Every time.
Even if you like are purging 3 or 4 times in a day?
Cold water, and it resets your system, and then you go back to bed.
I get so lazy.
I can't be the only one that does that.
I get to the point where I'm like, I'm not even brushing my teeth. This is gonna happen again. It's fine. I'm gonna let it ride. A little scope. This is gonna come back up in like 2 more hours. And then when I know it's done, then I'll go ahead and maybe I'll consider brushing my teeth. But I do not run into there. Do you shower every time you shit? Like the moment you flush the toilet, you sprint. You sprint to the shower.
The shower's already on. My feet are inside the bathtub.
Nick says, "Damn, Los driving up that water bill. Vomit in the shower, 2 birds with 1 stone."
Hey, we're not in a drought anymore.
Los, it's a drought.
I take 2 showers every day, at least.
The shower is toilet number 2, says Switchboard. I would lock myself in a sauna every time I get sick if I could. Now, Nye is onto something, 100%. If I had a steam room in the house, like I've always wanted a steam shower and just never got around to putting one in. I'm too lazy. But that, to me, is the ultimate knock everything out. Just steam it. Steam it. Oh. So, yeah, that's been my world. My whole week has been gone. Like, I was in a black hole of, like, missed emails and productivity and sadness. And I'll be honest, like, waking up and going to, well, Clash Royale to open a chest. But then going to Twitter events to wonder if we're at a fucking nuclear war yet.
That was the thing yesterday. What the fuck?
Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
How long did you spend researching what kind of bomb that was?
The Moab?
Yeah.
I hate that, like, yeah, so the ABC News is on the Slacker radio by default, which when you're in the Tesla Snipes, just clicking on their favorites is easy. I don't really do my Spotify. I just tap whatever the icons are. And I like it because it gives me a shotgun blast of what I think everybody else is listening to, or the world at large. Like ABC News, fairly popular podcast and news source. I usually go to my podcasts and Spotify, but so I click it now, and all I'm getting are updates on, well, I mean, occasional police brutality story because that's still on trend. I can't wait for that to go away. And then all these sensationalist stories about the Moab. Learn about the bomb and blah, blah, blah. We're going to talk to experts about just how big the blast was. I'm like, what? What? Is it that easy to destroy? Like, the dangly keys, in this case, have a mile-long blast radius. I get it was very loud and busted up a lot of bunkers, but is that how distracted we are? That on this icon that has limited shelf space to give you the news, the most important things, they're now running 2 or 3 stories about the bomb itself that was dropped, and not why it was dropped, or the potential distraction that it has been that it was dropped, or the cost of dropping it. Because in a day and age where we have to defund Planned Parenthood, we can't afford health care. Mexico's probably not going to pay for the wall, but that's a thing that we're going to still build and have to pay for. We have no money, yet we can spend, by some estimates, $134 million on a single bomb to kill 35 people.
It's a sledgehammer.
Way more than a sledgehammer. It's the mother of all sledgehammers. I don't get it.
I knew it was bad when I listen to sports radio every morning, and then they bring up, there was a bomb drop. Like, they're talking about Lakers, Dodgers, what are they going to do this season? Pitching rotation, whatever. Oh yeah. Also, there was a bomb dropped. Like, what?
Did they really?
Yes.
So wait. So was it because did they get off on the fact that there were so many stats involved? Like they could talk about how many kilotons the blast was.
Oh yeah. In Michael Jordan's career, there was 36 bombs dropped worldwide. Now, when LeBron James, since he's the greatest basketball player of all time, there's 80 something bombs dropped during his playing career. They broke it down very specific.
Did they really do it?
No.
Oh, because I could imagine that happening.
Yeah,
I could absolutely imagine that. Like, all right.
Stats?
Yeah, exactly. It's the it's the largest blast to be dropped in the first quarter of a presidency. But if you look back over the last few terms, well, here's a stat: 1 in 14 presidents gets impeached. I'm gonna throw that out there. 1 in 14. It could happen, but I'll tell you.
But he has a comb over, and it's to the left.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, we don't.
That throws off the odds.
It's unprecedented.
Also, it's not a leap year.
It's not a leap. And most of his games are away games. He's at Mar-a-Lago. So we really don't even know what kind of jersey it's going to be.
I saw that. He's at the golf course. Like, he's been at the golf course 14 times or something.
I don't have Discord up on this. Shahan Solo posted a link that was hilarious where he talks about the chocolate cake. Did you see that interview clip?
I could probably pull it up.
It broke my heart. It's him talking about the moment. He's like, and I'm sure everybody's been asking me about what was the moment? What was the moment you decided to go ahead and attack? This was not for the Moab. This was for the missiles that he launched, in Syria. God damn.
I got it.
Oh, baby, still does not feel good. I'm sorry, everybody. You deserve better. But yeah, I know we have the Star Wars Last Jedi official trailer. I want to chat with you guys and see what's been going on. But politics are politics. I have to get this out of my system a little bit because my parents are coming to town and they're staunch Trump supporters. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Nazumi says basically he's doing everything that he criticized Obama for, only X10. And that to me is
I was sitting at the table.
The
we
worst.
had finished dinner. We're now having dessert. And we had the most beautiful piece of chocolate cake that you've ever seen. And
that was okay. Let's stop.
That was enjoying it.
That was one of the details of this moment.
So what happens, as I said, we've just launched 59 missiles heading to Iraq.
Well, you headed to Syria?
Yes, heading toward Syria.
Did you?
All of which hit, by the way, unbelievable, from hundreds of miles away. All of which hit.
Okay.
So incredible.
All right, edit. But go watch the unedited thing because that's essentially, I mean, those beats are real, save for the cutaways. It was a delicious piece of chocolate cake. Delicious piece. At the Mar-a-Lago, which had several health fines in January alone. Saw Deer Hunter last night, still have chills. Thanks for turning us on to all their amazing music. Also, Coheed kind of me feel things too. I'm assuming made me feel things too. Largo, thank you for the 10 bones. Appreciate that message. Glad you got to see some amazing music. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the concert tomorrow.
Oh.
And that fills me with a level of sad that is almost the size of that delicious piece of chocolate cake that Trump was eating at Mar-a-Lago when he decided to send 59 missiles to Syria. Yeah, Deer Hunter and Coheed playing together is like a high school fever dream of mine, and how ironic that I would say fever dream because I'm probably not going to be well enough to go and enjoy. But I hope so. I hope I can go. So he's talking about the chocolate cake and how delicious it is. Gets the name of the country wrong that he bombed. If Obama had a fraction of the gaffes that Trump has, if he took a fraction of he took a fraction of the vacation and golf trips and a fraction of the travel budget that's already been spent, not to mention the defense budget that's been wasted on protecting his wife and kid because they want to stay in New York, and securing Mar-a-Lago, which is not an easily securable place. Like, it's literally from lake. Is it what Mar-a-Lago is? Is it from lake to ocean or whatever? It is a state in Florida. It's like a private resort that he runs. We have to spend $200,000 a year to even be a member, and it's like his clubhouse. But we spend millions of dollars every time he goes there to secure it and secure the waterways and to make it a no-fly zone around the place. We have to secure it every time he goes there. So I would say, like, if Obama did a fraction of this, the flack he would have caught. He caught exponentially more flack for doing a fraction of this bullshit. And whether it's race-related or not, it's bullshit. It's fucked up. And let's watch The Last Jedi trailer. Because I can't anymore. I can't. In all honesty, in between Googles of what does it feel like when an appendix bursts and when will my dog stop coughing?
That's right. You and Wesley were going.
I'm telling you, there's been plenty of searches for where the fuck do I go to? Like, where do I get out of this country? Like, should shit go belly up here? Like, the only thing that's keeping me to LA right now are my professional commitments. I love my friends, and I know that they love me too, and I know that I can love them from another country, and they can love me digitally. That's fine. Like, we have the internet. They can come visit. That's totally fine. If my businesses suddenly went awry or not so suddenly went awry, then peace. What is it, Los? Bring it back down. Yeah. Rewrap it, throw it, shoot it, take it, pluck it, wrap it,
pound inside your heart,
cook it, take it out, eat it up, shit it out, send it free. I'm out. And it looks like Norway or Sweden, by the way, is the answer to that. Let's watch Star Wars: The Last Official fucking Jedi. Who gives a shit?
I kind of do.
Do you? I didn't even see Rogue One. I'm waiting to watch it.
Right.
I'm waiting. Well, the 4K, they're milking us. They released the thing.
They didn't release the 4K Blu-ray?
They did not release the 4K UHD. No 4K UHD. Oh, it's coming.
They didn't do that with the other Star Wars either.
Why? Because they know they can release it again. People who want it will go and get it. I'll get the 1080p, I'll get the Blu-ray, okay. And then they know they're going to buy it again later this year when they release it with an extra deleted scene that they didn't include in this one, plus the 4K UHD version. So that's the... Like, I wanted to watch it. We were going to rent it last week. Instead, we rented Arrival, which I thought was a movie. We wanted to watch it, but, like, I know that there's going to be a... People are saying that's a dirty-ass screen. Got me. Hold on, let me wipe it. Let me get it off. Nah, damn it. I want to watch it, but I know...
that's the...
Yeah, it's the stars. You get... Yeah.
All right, I got it. They got me for a while.
Holy shit.
Play. Uh-oh.
There we go.
Salma Hayek. Cool. I remember downloading Bryce 3D.
Yes. I remember playing Myst in the 90s.
Is this a Peter Molyneux game? What is this? Anything you touch, you can control. Every rock has its own AI path. exclusive Microsoft HoloLens.
Leia's still in it.
Was that Leia? Was that what we're seeing there? Is that the
Think
back
so.
of Leia?
What do you see?
I think so.
Okay.
Light.
That's her voice, right?
Sounds like it.
I think that's her neck.
Is that that's by that silhouette that could have been Yoda. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, so great. Okay. That's happened in the room of my 3D printer many times.
The balance. It's so much bigger.
I can't wait to see this Christmas. Oh, color run.
That's different.
These trailers are so generic. They're so generic. You literally just said that's different because there was one thing that stood out so far.
The red stuff.
Yeah. What? Oh, now they got chemtrails on Endor? Oh, no one tell Jason. He's gonna be so pissed. Let's go back. It's just so like, oh, they're laser sword fighting, and look at the vistas. But I'm sure that there's a podcast right now that is spending 5 hours decoding the meaning of this one still, right here.
The fact that he's got gloves on, he can't touch it with his bare hands.
Kevin hates on Star Wars and America in one front page. No, I just think it's good to have a healthy dose. Like I don't care, and I love that people get enjoyment out of it, and that's great. There are some things that I get enjoyment out of that I know that many other people just don't give a flying fuck about. So I think it's good to be sometimes presented with, who gives a shit? Oh, you do? Great. That's awesome. I don't particularly. Okay. Awesome. That's what makes the world go round.
Not everyone has to like everything.
That's what I mean. And I don't hate anybody who likes it. I don't begrudge anybody who likes it. But I do think that fanboy, like, I'm guilty of it too as well. KP is dead inside, especially today, man. More than you ever know.
KP is a Sith.
Confirmed. I just think, like, okay, this is the teaser, so maybe I shouldn't be too harsh on the teaser. But I'm like, there's nothing here so far. There's nothing. Nothing. Play.
It's so much bigger.
See, Rey fighting, Luke watching.
What do you think of Apple wanting to buy Disney for $200 billion? Is that true?
What? Is that true?
I don't know. That's what DJ Bag of Tricks says. Did
Jesus.
Apple want to? All right, let's finish this trailer and we'll find out if that's true. If you can link us to a story, DJ, that'd be cool. Or is that just like a, hey, what do you think of it? Wouldn't that be interesting?
I know.
And I go, yeah, that would be
Who
interesting.
says that?
It would make a lot of sense, by the way. It would totally make sense.
I'm just imagining a Disney kid store Apple style now.
Oh my God. Well, just think of like the cool, like,
Oh, you want to play with that toy? Let me go in the back, grab it. Now you can't open it, but you can look at it real fast.
the Disney wizards.
Everything's
Like, did you
super
make an appointment
modular.
with the wizard to get to play with your toy?
Yeah.
Whenever I'm at a Disneyland or any amusement park and I look around at just a wasted opportunity, like you have people in lines. You have an audience that is captive, that is all waiting for a singular thing. They are all there. They're all amassed around a singular purpose, and they're miserable. And now they're all looking at their smart things and their whatevers because your animatronics will never compete with Clash Royale or whatever the latest bullshit app is. So integrate them. If Apple buys Disney, then make everything, make the iPhone the phone to have it at Disneyland, because wherever you are, there's augmented reality, there's trivia, there's communal-based games, there's something going on. There's a chance to earn an instant fast pass knowing trivia or what. Make a scavenger hunt that makes dead areas of the park come to life because people are going there like a Pokemon Go stop to try to earn some sort of digital reward. I haven't figured out why I'm tired of giving out ideas.
Arcelon said, bet
Tired
you
of it.
if Star Wars was brought to you by Nintendo, Los would be at full 7. I like Star Wars.
You like, yeah, you're
I
not
like Star Wars.
You
I
like
go-
Star
I go
Wars.
watch it.
You
I
said you
watch-
liked it.
yeah, I've seen
By
it
the
all
way,
along.
I don't dislike it. I'm okay. Like, I'm fine with it. I will go see it.
I'm
Excited
also
to see
like,
it.
it's like 9 months away.
Right.
I'll be
It is
I'll be more
this
excited
Christmas.
when it's November.
You need to be screaming and shaking and trembling with excitement from today on.
Yes.
Like, you need to be that all of 2017 needs to be you holding onto a desk so you don't explode and trembling with excitement. All right. What is this? Is this new? Is this Fire Saber new? The hell are we looking
No,
at?
he had that before. It's Kylo Ren.
I only know one truth. It's time for the Jedi to end.
And that was who? That was Peter Parker?
That was your boy Luke.
Ah. Okey doke. Using that force, though. Diciembre.
I wonder if they're gonna kill off Leia.
To end.
Kev said it'd be super bad taste if they did.
If they actually killed her.
Yeah.
What if they just put her in carbonite? Just freeze her. Like they're doing like a series of like, I don't know, like ping pong ball trick shots. And they're like, hey, you know what'd be great? Leia, get in the carbonite freezer. Well, okay. And then she's just flash frozen. And like, oh, we'll wake her like 1,000 years and we'll see what's up.
Hasn't it happened before? Oh wait, it has.
Did the world end? Are we still here? KP Los, have you watched the... Oh my God, so many things are happening. Could Apple buy Disney? Wall Street revives rumor of mega deal, says Variety. Apple could potentially find the cash to pull off a $200 billion plus takeover of Disney, creating...
Aren't they worth more than that?
Creating a company worth $1 trillion.
Isn't Disney worth more than that? Disney's huge.
Disney is massive. This is a day ago. $237 billion was another story. So here it is. Apple could potentially find the cash. Apple getting tax breaks to repatriate overseas cash. Apple could seriously consider acquiring Disney. I mean, there's so many potentials here. Yeah, integrating Apple consumer tech as experiences in Disney's theme parks. Landing global streaming sports rights for ESPN via the combo of Disney-backed BAM tech and Apple distribution and a strong balance sheet. Jesus. All bets are off. Good luck for anybody trying to compete, trying to compete in any capacity. All these mega mergers going down. Did you see that the FCC just sold giant swaths of spectrum to T-Mobile, and then they're going to sell off more to AT&T and Verizon?
Spectrum.
Like wireless spectrum.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you meant the company.
No,
Spectrum.
no. To future-proof, blah blah blah. Like they're just handing it out. Privacy gone. Selling off giant chunks of the spectrum. That'll be gone. Net neutrality's up next. Make no mistake about it. That is so getting rolled on. My God. I didn't mean to get back to politics.
Whoa, what's that? Captures underwater earthquake.
Where is this?
Scroll down towards the bottom.
Oh,
It's got like a little fire.
yeah, here it is.
All right, I'm pulling it up. Wow, that's interesting.
Oh shit. That's the Earth having an upset tum-tum.
Those tectonic plates, yo.
They shifting. Oh, Skrillex just dropped a new track on SoundCloud. There it is. That's that beat.
Do you ever watch disaster docs at all?
Not particularly, no.
I enjoy watching them. I don't know why. I don't enjoy what they do. I'm intrigued by nature. And
So
it
what
can
was
do.
the latest disaster doc?
Latest one was, I think I watched one on Japan like a month ago. The
Ooh.
Japan tsunami earthquake
Ooh.
deal.
Did it get into Fukushima and all that?
Yeah, the nuclear power plant.
Oh. How did it end?
I've been on a real Anthony Bourdain grind lately. Like, have you seen his CNN show, the docs that he does there?
No.
He does like some, I think it's called Parts Unknown.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Parts Unknown.
That's what I've been watching.
Oh,
It's
okay.
on Netflix now, so I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I watched the one on...
But did he go to Fukushima
No,
post-tsunami?
he didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
It just reminded me because he went to some part of Japan. What's the island? Okinawa?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to Okinawa, and I saw that episode yesterday.
I like that. I gotta get back there. Nick's coming back soon. I'm very, very jealous of his trip.
Yeah, me too.
On that. I don't know if you saw. So you guys probably did. You watch the Little Dicky video?
Yeah, I thought it was really funny.
It's really good, right? And then this is it's
When
just
the
like
brain comes out, I just started dying.
oh, it's the best. Like it really it goes to some places. But this one got me too. I posted it to our Reddit to save it, but just like I always love when a simple concept is well executed, and that's exactly what this is. It's a very simple concept, explored very well. It's just split screens.
I remember
solid, right?
Yeah.
It's fire. Like just beautiful juxtaposition of imagery. And, you know, there are some that are making statements and others that are just fun like that. And it's gorgeous. I get it.
Naughty
Aw,
nun.
Jesus just wanted to catch that frisbee. Is that too blasphemous for you, Los?
Yeah. Another Jesus.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on here.
Jesus. That's a Brazil thing, right?
But how great, like,
Oh my God.
he's catching him. Gotta catch him. That was right on your head,
He
Los.
almost knocked me the fuck out.
Flapping around.
He's got a concussion.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God.
I know you're gonna go back there at some point.
Patrick says, dongers. Yeah, pretty much. But like a video that is, I gotta show this to KevCat.
I think he did the mocap for Mountain Your Friends.
How great is that? Like, it's
That's
something
good.
that could have been done completely with stock video. I mean, I'm sure a lot of this is, but I gotta look up the director. I mean, he said his name in the beginning, which I'm always like, it's presumptuous when a video starts off with the name of the director. Like, they're just letting you know, hey, I made this in advance. I'm like, you're really pointing to the bleachers. But in this case, well deserved. It's pretty beautiful. Love that one. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's the new Pharrell music video.
We should watch the Little Dicky one. That was pretty. I don't know if many people have seen that.
Huh?
The Little Dicky one was really good.
I'd watch that one.
It's
Pretty
super
damn good.
long.
It's like 11 minutes, though.
Yeah, I know. We can watch some of it.
We'll do it. I got Clash Royale to play. Oh, also, at noon today, some of you in Discord know, 'cause I was in there last night talking about it, but we're faking an event, basically. I need something to put on the website that shows, like, oh, this is what they look like. So I've cut up some clips from movies that we'll actually have on our service, so some of you get to see that for the first time. But we want chat to look accurate. And yeah, we could have just faked it with logs or done After Effects, and all that would have probably been a lot easier. But instead, I was like, let's just go live, and then we'll have community members come on in and chat. So if you guys could be a part of that and not put dicks in the chat room, that'd be great, because I'm going to clip out a couple little highlights of it, and we'll actually put them onto our website, and they will live there for a long while, or at least as long as the service lasts, which could be 3 to 4 days. So I would love to have those clips there of me hosting a side stream and chat going along so that it looks like we're actually watching these movies. So it'll be me. I'll see if Los wants to hop in on the seat. Maybe Aaron and Coral. Maybe the Dragon Slayer. I just want to have a couple different looks at different people so I could flash frame in between it. So I'd love to have you guys on that. And it's entirely fake. It's totally fake. I would do it legitimately, but I can't. I don't want to. I can only show so much of a movie for promotional reasons, and then I can only clip it out for promotional things, and I can't charge people to. Just if you want to be there, I would love to have you. Have you seen this $3,000 Bluetooth speaker?
I have
Now,
not.
sometimes I tell you that I'm about to blow your end, but you know me.
Wait, that guy's hands.
Now, sometimes I tell you.
Have you seen Ashwan's Kitchen or Ashwan's Cooking Show?
Yes, you showed us that.
Did I show it on front page?
Yeah.
Now,
With the
sometimes I
cucumber?
tell you-
Yes.
Okay. Did I show you the second one where he does the one with the, like, people were bitching about his microphones?
No.
Because that just reminds me of that. Is it Ashwan? Kitchen. His Trill Cheese, I think it was.
God.
It's not Ashwan. Like, that's not the dude's name, but I can't remember the Ashwin. There it is. Yeah, Hip Hop Foods or Hip Foods.
Pizza cups?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta get this. This guy just started doing this only a
Best
couple
way to
weeks
enjoy
ago, and he does it
nature?
every Thursday. I've gotta get him. I
Wow.
gotta get him in here. So I showed you the zucchini noodles one, right?
More views than us already. Shit.
Just
Hey guys, welcome to Ushman's Hip Foods. I got a lot of complaints last episode about the audio being out of sync, but don't worry, I got a new microphone, so I don't have to audio dub anymore. So anyways, Today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect Trill cheese sandwich. Trill cheese is the ultimate comfort food. And that Trill cheese is rustic, it's chic, it's affordable, and the best part is, it's easy to make. Alright, let's get started. Now the first step to making a Trill cheese, or as I like to call, an ill cheese, is swapping on that butter. Just take your slices of bread and swip on some butter.
He's gonna swip that butter on. I love his comments.
Swip it on nice and smooth. Now that we've wetted it up with some butter, it's time to boom shakalaka down some cheese.
He's gonna add a mic every
Just
time.
gonna
I'm
put a
guessing.
square
Yeah,
of
isn't that
cheese
great?
on one slice and crunk down some chunks on the other. And now that we put our cheese on, we just want to put it on the hot pan. Now just grill your sandwich until the cheese is nice and melted. When it's done, just flip. You know, people always ask me, what's the best cheese to use? And I give everyone the same answer. And then it's time to press our sandwich together.
Oh my god, this is making me so anxious.
Alright, that's how you make the ultimate Trill cheese sandwich. I hope you guys try it out at home and let me know how it went. See you next time.
Genius.
I like him. As anyway, that dude made me think of him immediately when he started hand talking.
So I think that this
Wait, that's a
is the
smartphone.
most expensive thing I've ever had on a desk. Now sometimes I tell you that I'm about to blow.
It's all I can look at. It's all I can look
Now
at.
sometimes I tell you that I'm about to
Hey,
blow
what's
your
up, brother?
mind. Now,
How are you, man? I don't want to interrupt. No. What's up, man? Hi. How are you? Yeah? Just all right? Good. Oh, okay. 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 How's your noggin? Yeah? Good. I thought you were going to get him out yesterday. Did you tell the kids what happened? Did the kid... We didn't even get a photo. Oh, we're all so behind the scenes and we didn't even get video of it or anything? Yeah, you need... Oh, is it?
You don't have to stop your video.
Oh, it's we're hanging out. It's front page. It's front page. Just don't get too close. I don't know if I think I'm okay. No, I mean I'm here.
Well,
I'm here.
Get some of
No,
that.
you don't want that. Don't lead with the forehead. What did we learn about that? Yaniv was having a chuckle laugh. He was having a little joke.
You did this to
I
me.
know,
You're so.
I felt responsible.
Dude, they're like, what happened?
I don't remember what the joke
Kevin,
was. I don't
Kevin
remember what
did
it
this
was.
to
It was
me.
something about Jews, wasn't it?
I have no
Because we were talking about like Passover.
Was it?
It was about because you were going to Passover dinner, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And I made some, I don't know, some vague Deinfeldian Jew joke.
And it made me like my whole body laughed, and I have a stand-up desk, so naturally I swung forward and perpetuated a cut right there, and it was pretty deep. Actually, it doesn't look so bad anymore.
No, but it was when you looked up, I was like, oh, look, you got a little cut. And then as you went, oh, and you like raised your eyebrow, and I saw the whole thing go like a Venus flytrap.
Very sensitive skin area on your
Oh, no.
eyebrow.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that I won't have like that scar from Lion King scar, you know? And truly,
What about the Harry Potter scar, man? You were so close to that, too.
Oh, he could have had it. He
I'm
could've been a
probably
prisoner
not
of
gonna
Azkaban.
grow hair there though, which is.
You don't think so?
Once it scars, you don't have pores to
But
grow
what they say
hairs.
about like the actual regeneration? Did they say it would grow back or no? Like
Well,
it's-
that's why they put stitches. They said the sooner we put stitches, because it was only within an hour
Yeah,
that
so
it
it's like,
happened.
get
I
in,
went
get
straight to
in.
the clinic. My
Yeah.
buddy Gary got me in, stitched me up, and he says, I forget the word, but basically the closer you put it together, the sooner that you do that, the less chance of a scar. Whatever.
Attaboy.
Oh, whatever. It's my face. We almost lost the whole company. I mean, clearly the moneymaker.
That's what I when I came in today, I said, Los, how's the money? And he's like, oh, we're down. I was like, why? Because Yaniv couldn't make it. Yaniv couldn't make it with that face.
I know. This is at least like a couple grand's worth of damage right here.
Oh, I'm gonna finish this video and then I'll come say what's up.
Do it.
All right, heart you, buddy.
Bye, guys. Sorry for disturbing.
Don't be so. Don't you ever- You're not disturbing. Fire. Are you going for the rock? Is that what that is? Yeah. Okay. Got it. There's a lot going on. A lot going on right now.
I probably
None of it
used that
is sustainable,
statement
by
a
the
little
way.
too-
None of it is sustainable. A lot going. I literally walked out in the studio this morning and took a deep breath that turned into like a labored sigh, and to just accepting like, wow, we really built a lot, Los. We built a lot. Every empire crumbles. Check your history books. I'm sure at one point someone was walking around Rome and going, this is pretty,
Coliseum, man.
wow, who'd have thought? That's pretty impressive.
This guy's fucking with a $3,000 speaker.
I know, and he's hand talking, and yeah, he's fine.
liberally, because then there'll be like some item that comes into the studio, which I'm like, now that is actually gonna blow their mind. But then I've used the statement in the past because I thought those things were what I would consider to be mind-blowing.
Okay.
But man, that's different.
$3,000 Bluetooth speaker,
in real
$20
life.
G-Shock
What is
watch.
that,
I
some
like this guy.
rose gold going on there? Is that metal? Whew. A power cable in here.
Extensive review. I think that's... Is that aluminum? Titanium? Copper? We got some tin? That's rose gold.
This is heavy. And the reason it's so heavy...
This looks like a piece of
because it
GLaDOS.
creates some enormous
looks like straight out of
amount
Portal.
Pressure inside of this cabinet, which allows for it to get as loud as it does. This is what the grill looks like. This is apparently where sound is gonna come from. Bass could come from the sides. So what do you say? Should we listen to it? Let's do it. Yo, I told you this was some kind of alien life form.
You know, it's weird, like listening to a speaker review. It's very difficult.
Yeah,
it's like,
because you.
yeah, it's like watching. Oh, let's look at this new 4K UHD set. Cool. Wow, I can see that it has a screen.
Hear that? Something's about to go down.
Moneymaker says I like this guy's videos. I'm super entertained by this guy. Like very entertained by him. I don't know that I know nothing about him other than this video that I'm watching for the first time. At least this portion of it. I don't know that I would go to him for in-depth tech knowledge on a product, but like his genuine excitement as he explores a product is super entertaining.
Oh! Did you see that? Did you see that now? I'm telling you, it's giving me life form vibes right now. I'm having an alien moment. Jeez, I don't know.
I wish he would have done
vibes.
I wish he would have done a cutaway to himself
in an
because he
unboxed
probably just has the
therapy
camera
video
just
before.
sitting there, right?
Yes. Did you see that? You see the
Doesn't
line,
have-
and it's just a camera on a tripod.
Yeah,
What? He's talking to a Roomba with googly eyes on it.
exactly.
So now that I'm connected, it's quiet. What are we doing for music? I feel so weird just going to SoundCloud right now. Just gonna play from this list, all right? Let's all chill out. Let's just chill out.
Are you ready to grovel at my feet and beg for forgiveness?
If living means head held high.
Looks cool.
Yeah, dope.
All right, there's someone manning it. Actually, he might have a foot pedal. He's gonna have some good.
For $3,000.
Yeah.
That was
Shaking
the part.
camera.
I mean, that's the part that sells it right there. Is when he's like, you can hear him yelling. Are we clipping that mic? It reminds me of videos.
Base. Yeah, I remember these.
Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
what? No, I don't remember that.
That's the one. It reminds me of this video right here. Like, you know, where's like people in, women in cars, like
No,
their hair goes crazy.
Or you should. Have you seen the one where it just shakes windows of retail stores?
Yeah, like that's the kind of shit. It reminds me of these videos. Watching somebody like go deaf in real time has never been cuter than this video, I'm sure. Like watching actual nerve damage.
What the fuck? Drop already.
It's all about that anticipation.
Damn.
I'm sure it sounds great. I'm sure it sounds amazing.
See, I have a subwoofer in my car, but I don't have it to the max.
No?
No.
I have one in my living room that I have at about 10%. Did
Yeah.
you ever hook up that one that I gave you?
No, but I have it ready.
Oh, you gotta get it. You gotta fire that bad boy up.
Oh, we'll know. Oh, see, that just sounds good.
See, this sounds. That's too big.
Yeah, you think?
Like
you can't
I have
you
like
can't
a
go to
small,
Gelson's and throw a bag of Big Nuts on that
I think
thing.
mine's 10-inch. That looks like a 20.
It's a 32.
Oh shit. That's huge.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what's the best when you lose?
This is a
when you
real
listen to
long
metal?
intro. Bass thrash? Is that what we took? Oh, bass thrashing? Bass
Thrash.
thrashing.
You listen to it on your shins. It just sounds so bad.
It sounds terrible. But I bet they all fucked. Oh, she's
you
crawling.
have to.
She's crawling into the subwoofer because that's what that is.
Oh my god.
When it's not being used for sexual assaults, it's used for auditory ones. Listen, you can hear like the guy talking about you can't even. It makes him sound like a robot because it's vibrating his voice.
She's orgasmed like 4 times already.
Jesus.
What the?
This is like
Why?
This is the inverse of ASMR, and I hate it just as much.
I hate people that just. I understand blasting music, but
I had
listen to it at a good like a good volume for yourself.
Well, I got into the subwoofer craze when I was like 16 or so because I had a car, and that was like part of my identity was getting a nice sound system, and I liked bass. I listened to music with a lot of bass, and I wanted it, but at least to my youthful angsty credit, I never let my EQ get out of whack. Like if you could hear the bass, it was always clear.
Yeah, you have clear. It's not rattling.
No, and that was and if it ever introduced rattle, I had to dynamat. You know, I dynamated my around. I had a hatchback. I would dynamat around the thing, dynamat around the license plate. Like there was no rattle. It was clean.
Yes.
And then it got to the point, the bass is now so overpowering you can't hear anything else. Well, then you have to taper it back. You got to turn it down, baby bear. At least that was for me. It's preferences.
Like I have all the highs and the mids on my car, in the front speakers. And better tweeters, because if you upgrade your bass and you don't upgrade the tweets or anything like that,
what are you doing? What are you even doing?
Come on,
get a life. Get a life. How are we at? Are we at war yet? Is this how we're gonna find out together? Let's find out. Let's see
what's happening.
Let's see what we got. Yep. Well, that's a scatter shot of the world. The Last Jedi trailer is here.
I think that was the bomb.
The Moab killed 36. Last Jedi trailer only killed 15 militants. And U.S.-North Korea conflict could what? Inspire poetry? Could bring scattered showers? Could surprise you. Oh, BuzzFeed. That's it. Crazy.
Wait, what? 18-year-old believed to be first female to earn a football scholarship. Got it. That's pretty impressive.
There's no way that dude is 18 or female. Fake news.
You're talking about Barry Sanders?
Fake news. I don't trust Ellen. So I'm not even gonna click play.
I don't trust that guy's hair on the left. Go back up.
I'm out. SNL, Jimmy Fallon, cool, good for him. Apple just got the green light to test self-driving cars in California.
Not in San Francisco.
That's interesting. Because I thought they were out of that game. They closed Project Titan, but this might be just for augmented reality. Supposedly they have a deal with Carl Zeiss, the lens manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's talking about, it's going to be for their spectacles. They're going to get into the AR game, and it's going to be spectacles. That is the next real estate. Like, watches are whatever. Talk about owning the screen or the lens to the world. It's going to be this for a minute. And so everybody's pointing to the Carl Zeiss partnership. Oh, clearly that's that. It could also be for auto glass. It could be for a heads-up display or some sort of AR for automobiles.
That'd be sweet. Or you can just tag it onto any vehicle.
Yeah, have it all up there.
When I went to go, I know it sounds like the worst, but I went to go test drive a Prius one time.
Mm-hmm.
And
that doesn't sound like the worst, Wes.
You
putting a 32-inch subwoofer in a Prius, that's terrible.
I feel like just driving a Prius in general is a crime, but It's the one that I fit in. It's only one of the cars that I fit in, the like extended version, and they had an on-screen display. And I thought it was very interesting because it showed the like miles per hour. Does your Tesla have any of that?
It doesn't actually, which is surprising because I drove an A7 from 2012, the Audi A7, and it had a heads-up display, and that thing would show me miles per hour. It would show me GPS turns left and right. It would show me like the adaptive cruise control if it was locked onto a car or if it wasn't. It would show me if it was speeding up or slowing down to close that gap. And that was a 2012 Audi A7, and I have a 2017 Tesla Model S that's supposed to be the future mobile, and it does not have any heads-up display.
I have a question about the heads-up display.
Yeah.
When you were driving, did it ever mess with your depth perception? So, if you say you stick your hand in front of your face and you're like, staring at your hand, your focus is on that, everything else is
The
blurry.
blur would happen? No, it didn't.
Okay.
In fact, I don't know how the Prius does theirs, but mine had several adjustments. Well, really, it had one main adjustment, but that's all it needed to where that throw would be on the windshield, or at least the perceived there. And so I would tweak it so that the throw was just below where the bumper of the car that I would normally be trailing. I had it just below that bumper so that if I was looking at the heads-up display, I was still really looking out the way. Because a lot of people have it adjusted to where they have to look down, but they have to look someplace else to look at it. And it's like that goes against the purpose of a heads-up display. You might as well just be looking at your own dash at that point. So I was able to adjust the seat, the wheel, the everything, and the actual HUD mirror itself, the lens assembly, so that it threw it out onto the road. So I was always looking forward and knew exactly how fast I was driving, or if it was doing adaptive, cruise control, what it was doing and that it was locked on. You need to buy a new car every year, says somebody. I don't know what that's about. Heads down display. Yeah, it mastered the heads down display. They're saying, I think these are Apple jokes about cars.
But can it run Crisis?
Yeah.
Classic.
I like that. You need to buy a new gas connector every year. I get it. All right, Los, anything that you need to mention or throw out there?
We have Attack today. Oh, there's not going to be any after hours tonight because we're doing something special on the show, and you guys will see when the show comes.
We also have a big tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're going to be at VRLA.
Yeah.
So if you're going to VRLA, hit us up on Twitter, either at The Attack, at Alex Correa, and or at Daily Dose of Los, and we'll get back to you. Maybe we'll do some type of meetup. Maybe we'll grab some drinks afterwards or something.
Cool.
And then we're going to do not the morning scramble, but the side stream test right now, correct?
Yeah.
About an hour.
I think it's going to be in like an hour. I don't know. Let me check in on Slack and see what the team is doing. Because
Patrick asks, am I gaming with the Attack fam this weekend? Yes, I will be gaming. Probably going to be doing some Overwatch, or I'm stuck on PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds right now.
Oh, you playing that?
I gave Ukulele a try yesterday. It's too easy.
GG too easy?
I was just walking around. It didn't really catch me. Like, I like Zelda because it was actually challenging, but Ukulele was a little too easy for me.
Well, I was watching Dr. Disrespect and a few others do a lot of Battlegrounds this weekend, or this week rather, in between vomiting and violently shitting myself. And I noticed the recurring theme is people love to hate that game, just like while they're playing it. There's a lot of complaints about lag, a lot of complaints about hit detection, a lot of complaints about this. So what has been your experience?
Lag, yeah, sometimes. If you lower the graphics all the way down, then you're good to go, which shouldn't be a thing, especially if you have a pretty beast rig. And I guess another thing is the audio is kind of off, where you'd hear, I think they just fixed it in a patch yesterday, but the footsteps were super loud, but doors opening and closing near you inside the same building were very quiet. Hit detection, I think hit detection's pretty decent, actually. I haven't had any complaints about that.
What about just like even grabbing, I'm trying to grab a weapon and throw it in my inventory or whatever.
Yes,
and then
pressing F on a weapon does not work. So I don't even do that anymore. I just tab and drag, because when you tab and drag, you actually don't even have to, your character doesn't do the motion of picking something up. So you're not stuck in the middle of a motion if someone was to come.
Okay. And then who are you? It's teams of 2, right? That's
teams of 4.
Oh, on Battleground?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can be up to 4?
Up to 4.
Oh. Because I noticed like Disrespect was run with Ninja all yesterday. It was just the 2 of them.
No, I've been playing with a lot with Eddie. Eddie plays a lot actually. He's pretty decent at the game. With Nacium from the chat and Spy Scout, Largo's been jumping in. Stealth Hawk. I think Stealth Tech played one time. I think the one time Henry played, we won. He's got the Korean Jesus power.
Those KG skills.
Yes.
KJ skills, I guess. Oh wait, it's ready. I didn't change the database name. Test on morning scramble still. It's ready. Start whenever you want. Well, hang on. Well, because first of all, I want to, what is it? $20 early access?
I think it's 29.30.
What?
But they actually have a 6-month map on how much they're going to update the game. So, and he's been pretty consistent. He's already had 3 updates out in the first, was it a month and a half already?
Yeah. So he's.
I'm happy with it. Like they're very consistent on upgrading it. And they're going to do like a huge ban wave on cheaters. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't encountered. I don't think I've encountered cheaters, but there's like really no way to tell because there's no kill cam. I think if they add a kill cam, it'd be pretty sweet because then you can tell. Like sometimes I just get shot out of nowhere. I'm like, how the hell did that get me? So that way, the next time I can say, oh, okay, I won't do that. I think they should definitely add a kill cam. I don't know if any other games have that. Oh, Korean Jesus said that they won. We won twice when he played.
Jesus, Los. Get your fucking facts straight with your fake news. You won twice, son of a bitch. All right, I want to play. I think I want to play this weekend.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna hop in on that. All right, Ed is updating things. So if you guys go to, I think most people watching this are probably in on Sidestream. Thank you for that. Test.sidestream.com. This main event right here, this is the one. Ed's updating it right now. I'm refreshing because it should change any moment now. But it says April 6th, whatever. This will be the test event right here. So if you click get this and then log in, you'll get a notification when we go live. We're going to shut this stream down. I'm going to have to give Los all of our server info and make sure that we have a machine recording because the whole point of this is to capture the screen so we know what the experience is like. Maybe 15 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah? Does that sound good to you, Los?
That sounds good to me.
It's like 15 minutes. We'll get it up. And then if a handful of you can hop on in and chat. Again, we're trying to just like emulate. I shall tactically use you as cannon fodder for the greater strategic plan. Dude, Steltech has no chill.
He's on one right now. He wins 2 games. He thinks he's a shit.
I would absolutely be in his group 1,000 times over. I've been in an escape room with that boy. He's got tactics. He's got his head's on a swivel.
Wait, you did an escape room with Henry?
Oh, we got stories, man. We got stories. You don't know. What is no. Update. Computer is a person named Ed. All right, we're going to get this updated. If you guys go and click on get this, that'll be there. I'll figure out if we can paste a link somehow into Discord for those who don't have it so you can come on in and chat. I don't think our service allows for that now because you have to be logged in and be authenticated, but it'll get updated. So test.sidestream.com, you'll see the event update there. Again, you click get this, you log in. We'll be chatting in a second, and then you guys will make it into promo videos and make it onto the homepage. And you'll make my life a hell of a lot easier because then I get to say like, oh, this is real, and I can clip it out and do a thing with it. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Sorry I was out. Sorry I was a little low energy. Sorry for sickness. But it is what it is. Show today at 4?
Yep, 4 p.m.
Big show. Big, stunty, massive thing. Because that's a thing that we still do here. Oh, look, it updated. There we go.
Just in time.
He has it as 1 p.m. It's not 1 p.m. That's fine. Now you can see it. At least it says the right date. So if you click get this, you'll be good to go. That's it. All other tests didn't need to be logged in from the direct URL, says Panky. Yeah, but you needed to be logged into the site, I believe. But if that's not the case, then we need to fix that. Is that it? Cool. I'll see you guys in like 15 minutes or so. Thanks again. Bye.